daughter. And I can't break any more promises to her because she doesn't have nobody. Nobody in this world but me. No, please don't, please.
The highly intelligent criminal George was extremely cautious. Police conducted a thorough search of his house but ultimately found nothing. Not even a single fingerprint was left behind. Scott pointed out that if George had been splattered with blood while committing the murders, it would be very difficult to completely clean it up. However, George calmly replied that it wasn't impossible. He knew very well that the police had no evidence against him, and that he could walk away at any time. With no other choice, John decided to question George indirectly. He asked him to analyze the case from the killer's perspective. Why would the murderer remove the victim's clothes, but have no intention of assaulting them?
Good question. Control? Humiliation? The way their teeth pucker in the cold?
The police were convinced that George was the killer, but they had no evidence to prove it. George was not only familiar with police investigative procedures, but he also knew the background files of every officer. He was highly skilled at psychological tactics, which made the interrogation extremely difficult. With no other options, the officers had to take turns interrogating George. Soon, Lily joined the psychological standoff. George openly stated that he was already familiar with Lily's file as well, but the next moment, Lily pulled out George's file instead. When she read the part about George's mother dying when he was 12, his emotions clearly began to unravel. Even so, he still refused to admit that he was the killer. Instead, he insisted that the real murderer was someone else. In the end, George simply walked out of the interrogation room as if nothing had happened.